Testing, testing. Okay, it works now. My microphone wasn't working. Let's restart that intro. The season is beginning to take shape as the BMHL approaches the midway point of its 2018-game regular season. Every win carries a little more weight. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Tier 1 Hockey as the Toronto Icemen square off against the Gummy Express. With playoff positioning already becoming a factor, both teams have plenty to play for tonight. I'm Nolan, and we're just moments away from opening face-off. All right. See if this works. All right, we are ready to go here on a Friday night.
Fans, welcome to the BMHL. Make some noise!
Off we go. All right. I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to do something. Here's a quick, almost an early chance for Elite and the Icemen. Yo, what the hell is going on? There we go. Puck battle at center ice. Big hit as it slowly rolls into the Gummy Express zone. Matsrov brings it out from the right wing side into the attacking end. Takes a backhand shot. Hoopy able to get down and push to the side. Puck still loose at the top of the slot. Pushed aside in the corner along the boards. Matsarov around the Iceman net. Fight for at in center. Ooh. Okay, I'm ready. Matsarov centers in front. No one there. Now Elite brings it up the other way from the right wing side. The top of the circle. And the slot on his backhand. Can't get a shot off and clear it out of danger. Hot Dog settles at center ice and chips it ahead forward for Jake the chase, but it'll be an offside against the Icemen. Already early chances for both teams. 1 minute and 16 seconds in. Play resumes as it's won in the neutral zone by the Iceman. They'll chip it just forward. Remy intercepts that clear just past blue line. Enters the zone. Remy in the high slot loses it and cleared out. Here's Storm. He'll dump it off the boards and back out in the neutral zone. Jin able to intercept that pass. Brings it inside the blue line into the attacking end. Flung around the Iceman net and out of danger. Here's Universal. Loses it to Dots. Now puck battle at the inside the Gummy blue line. Along the boards and rimmed out. Remy keeps it in the zone. Jin wins it away and chips it ahead forward. Hoopy will settle it down for his team to slow the game down. Storm will chase it back down into the attacking end. Universal chases Dots, clears it off the glass and out. Storm settles in his own zone, rims it around the glass. Horrible clear. Here's Weighted, centers in front. No, hits the 7 net actually. Just wide. Matsarov now deflected. Matsarov loses it against the boards and cleared out. Matsarov again. From the point. He scores! Matsarov! 1-0 Express. And that's your icebreaker tonight. A great start for the Express, outshooting Toronto 4-0, and they get that well-deserved goal to start off this game just under 3 minutes in. Yo, Robbie might get a slap shot off here. He does, but that's way off the mark. Rims along the boards. Weighted able to read it there. Centers in front. To no one there to retrieve it. Yo, Robbie now. Wins it off the forward check. Elite trying to get out of the zone, and he does. Can't bring it past the red line. Forced back into the Toronto zone. Here's Matsarov in the sly. Body checked by Elite. And Desired bounces it off the boards back into the express zone. Elite chases off the forecheck. Rolls out past the red line. Jake will be forced out and settle. Sends it across ice to Elite. He'll chase it forward. Matsarov. Jake able to intercept that clear. Matsarov wins it back and clears it out of danger. That's rolling all the way to Hoopy. He just pushes it aside. Jin wins it off the forecheck. Jin in front! That shot deflected wide. Jin again around the Iceman net, looking for another chance. Makar settles in his own zone. Universal keeps it inside the red line, brings it into the attacking end for the Icemen. Still looking for their first shot, almost approaching the halfway mark through this first period. Universal loses it away to Jin. Turnover at neutral ice. Universal wins it back. Jin able to keep the play alive. Here's Remy. Center's in front, no one there. Again! Oh, a huge chance for the Iceman with Universal's one-timer. Huge save by Turbo. Now again, that will be deflected near the crease. What a save by Turbo. And this game remains 1-0. That's right behind Turbo's net. He'll just poke check it loose. Matsarov trying to clear it out. Puck battle along the boards in the corner. That will be sent out of the blue line. Jake just sends it back in. Remy with the good pressure off the forecheck sends it into the corner. But will be rimmed along the boards and out of danger. Matsarov receives from the red line. Loses it to Jake. Puck battle at center ice. Just shy of the express blue line. Brought back into... Oh, I said express, I meant Iceman. Speaking too fast. Jake chasing his own zone, clears it off the glass and out. Now rim around the express zone. Real Fuss able to win it there. Real Fuss in the high slot. Puck bouncing all around. Yo Robbie able to come up with it and clear it out of danger. Asum now past the red line. Just shy of the Iceman zone. Loses it away to Real Fuss. A battle for the puck along the express bench. Jen able to intercept it and bring it out of the zone. Real Fuss clears it out and settles it back in to the Gummy Express zone. Makar. Awkward clear there, just good enough to get it past the red line. Jin, puck battle at the Toronto blue line now. Locke's able to poke check it into the zone. Here's a chance. Jin, huge save by Hoopy. Jin knocking on the doorstep, can't answer. What a period by both goaltenders. Under 3 minutes left of the first. Here's Universal. Brings it into the zone. Knocked loose, but he wins it back. Cross ice feed for Weighted. Weighted from the top of the circle. Loses it. Now Yo Robbie looking for a shooting lane. Center's in front. Weighted can't one time at home. Now Universal desperate to get out of the zone. And which he does. Matsarov trying to keep it there. Remy sends it past the red line back into the express zone. Asum will be there to greet the puck. Tries to bounce it off the boards. Kept it in the zone by Remy. Universal keeps it in the attacking end. Sends it deep into the zone. Remy chases. Centers in front. What a save by Turbo off the one-timer. Like I said earlier in the period, what a display so far by both goaltenders. Now Universal looking for a shooting lane, loses it, and sent back into the Iceman zone. Chipped ahead forward to Real Flush. Real Flush shot it wide. Real Flush looking for another chance. From the right wing side in the attacking end. Centers in front. Elite can't one-time it. And it goes by. Now dots the other way. From the right wing side. Sends it forward. Real Flush desperate to clear it out. Just shy of his own blue line. Gets it out of the zone pass. And then the center ice. Desired. Oh. Read that horribly. Now Jin. Elite able to knock it loose and send it forward. Or doesn't. Can't get it past the red line. Locks with good pressure. Locks sends it back in on his backhander. That bounces almost over the net. Hoopy trying to cover. He couldn't. Elite will just dump it forward back into the Gummy zone to regroup and get a line change in. Now Remy greets the puck in the attacking end. Forced out past the blue line. Remy enters the zone with speed. From the top of the circle! Might have been blocked by a defender. Now Universal. Remy. Under 30 seconds left of the period. Remy centers in front. Turbo blocks that pass. Remy again. Poke checks near the crease. Universal. Centers in front. No one there to greet the puck for the Icemen. And sent back out of the zone. Desire just sends it forward with 10 seconds. McCarr greets the puck and clears it off the boards and out. Hot Dog keeps it in the zone just inside the blue line. And that should be it for the first period, and it will be. But there will be a power play with 0.1 seconds left against Yo Robbie. The Icemen will have a 1 minute and 59.9 second power play to start off the second period. One nothing Express heading to the second period. The Icemen are on a power play for 2 minutes. And looking at the standings, Icemen are just inside the playoffs here in the halfway point of the regular season. Express trying to steal second place from the Myrtle Beach Sharks. They will play the Montauk Mariners at 10 p.m. right after this game. So if the Express win this, and Myrtle Beach loses, they will be second place. For now. Second period on your way. That bounces and sent back in the Iceman zone. The Icemen are only 2 points ahead of the Fuzhou Foxes, who are in an eliminated playoff spot as of right now. They would have been in the playoff spot if only Thunder Bay didn't fold. And that's a shot. Hoopy able to block that away. He can't cover it up. Matrov looking for a shooting lane. That's just deflected wide. That surely would have went in if it wasn't for that crucial deflection. Chipped to forward. Asum able to greet the puck there in his own zone. Bounces off the boards forward for Jin the chase. Jake able to greet it there. Sends it past the red line. Just shy of the zone. Universal now. In the attacking end with speed. Just had a high slot backhanded shot. Fires it wide. McCarr sends it forward. Remy able to block that clear. Just shy of the blue line. Sends it across ice to Universal. He'll bring it in the zone. Universal loses it away. Real Fuss able to keep it in the zone. Real Fuss bounces the puck near the net. No real worry there for Turbo. Now Elite From the top of the circle. Huge stop by Turbo or Jin. Another shot pushed aside by Turbo. That's the Iceman's 10th shot of the game. And that'll be it for the power play. The Express PK survived. And keeps their lead alive. Makar bounces off the boards in his own zone. Real Fuss forced out and has to regroup. Real Fuss. Puck battle at center ice. Real Fuss wins it and brings it into his zone. Matsurov pokes it away and brings it up into the attacking end. Matsurov fires over the net. Real Fuss asking for an interference call by the AI. Won't get it. That's rimmed out and back at center ice. Universal. Tons of room. Brings in the zone from the left wing side. Universal. Centers in front to Remy. He can't get a shot off. Now Remy. He looks for a center pass. Doesn't work. That's a loosened center in the crease. Somehow the Express can't capitalize. Universal has to regroup as he's forced out of the zone. Brings it back in after Remy tags up. But that's cleared out and back into the Toronto zone. Desired build. Awkward bounce off a stick. Loses it in his own defensive zone. Universal. Big hit by Jin. Backhand shot. Blocked by Hoopy, and he'll cover it up for a play stoppage. Now Real Fuss at center ice with a glitch stick. Real Fuss chases off the forecheck. Puck battle along the boards. Big hit by Dots. And he scores! Elite! And this game is tied! That chipped over Hoopy's head. Real Fuss. That shot deflected way off. And back out at center ice. Matsurov settles in his own zone. Sends it off his backhand into the attacking end. Hellebuck. Risky bounce in front of his own net. Clears it out. Real Fuss looking for a passing lane. Loses it along the boards. Matsurov tries to get out of his zone. Real Fuss able to win that battle and bring it back in, but no teammate helps support him. Real Fuss again enters the zone with speed. Loses it again. Turnover by Real Fuss. That's his second in the sequence, I'm pretty sure. Ava's here. Dots. Remy, cross ice feed to Universal. He brings it in from the left wing side. Inside the offense, deep in the offensive end. Along the boards, Universal looking for a shooting lane. Through center ice, Jake whiffs to clear. Here's Locks now. Clear it out. Jake sends it back in. Here's Real Fuss. This could be a chance. Real Fuss on his backhand. Blocked by Turbo. Express hemmed in their own zone, trying to get it out, and they do. Hellebuck sends it forward. Haysom able to intercept that clear. But the Icemen do get it out. That almost bounces in front. Turbo poke checks it away. Just outside the blue line, he scores! Real Flusk! From the point! 2-1 Iceman! Kyler, bro. We have 8 live viewers right now. Lord. We have 8 live viewers right now. Thank you for tuning in on this Friday night. Won cleanly by the Express and dropped back in their own zone. Remy able to huge turnover in the attacking end. Now 6. It said 8 like 30 seconds ago. Universal applying pressure in the attacking end. Doesn't work as it's forced out back into his own zone. Jin, and that'll be an offside on Universal. Controlled off the draw by the Iceman. But Universal, who looks out of stamina right now, can't win it cleanly. Matsarov gains his own. Skates forward in the slot. Huge chance in the crease. Still loose. Another save by Hoopy. And Turbo's awkward bounce there. Elite can't control it off the rebound. Now Asum sends it forward. Matsarov chases in the attacking end. Around the Iceman net. Desired whiffs to clear. Matsarov applying the pressure. Matsarov. Real Fuss. Matsarov now. Real Flush wins it at center ice. A long shot over the net. And just wide. Yo Robbie in his own zone. They'll regroup. Icemen. And that'll do it for the second period. It's 2-1 Icemen. Heading to the final 10 minutes of this Friday night matchup. Ava, bro. Puck sent into the Toronto zone, clear it out, and Real Flush will chase in the attack again. Icemen able to greet him there. Elite. Puck rolls out of the past the blue line and sent in to the Iceman zone. Yo Robbie along the boards behind the Toronto net. Matsarov in front whiffs the backhander. That deflected, and he scores! It's Elite! Matsarov! Matsarov with the own goal! And it's 3-1 Icemen! Play resumes as Elite gets his second goal of the game. Hellebuck with the backhander, or the backhanded clear. Jin in the attacking end tries to send it forward, or center in front. That's blocked. Puck battle along the boards. Jin, backhanded shot just fired over the net. And exits the zone. Locks brings it back in. Sends it forward off the boards. Leg spike there. Now Jin centers in front. Hellebuck blocks that and clears it out. Hellebuck chips it off the glass and out. Makar greets the puck there. Whiffs it though. Universal applying the pressure. He can't get there in time. Matsarov loses it away to Hellebuck. Or no, Hot Dog, sorry. Hellebuck now with it. Horrible clear there by Hellebuck. Now Matsarov the other way. Inside the attack again. Just shy or just past the Iceman net. Here's Universal on the breakaway. Huge stop by Turbo. Hooperov a blocker save. Hot Dog sends it forward off the left wing side. Elite chases in attacking end. Elite. You're grinding Mini City, Kyler. That game's goated, I can't lie. Elite enters the zone. Sent forward. Now Yo Robbie. Cross ice feed for Matsarov. They gain the zone. Desired able to greet him there. Desired rims it along the boards. Banked off right to Yo Robbie. Yo Robbie! Awkward shot there. Just rolls wide. Puck battle along the along the boards. I was thinking of corner, so I said cords. Real Flush Forwards it to Elite. Past the red line, Real Flush chases in the attacking end. Here's Real Flusk. A goal now for the Icemen will be the dagger. As we approach just under 6.5 minutes left of this third period. It's 3-1 Toronto. They're looking to get their 8th win of the season. This is so dad. Really, Kyler. That's centered in front. Remy can't one time at home. Jin. Universal. Centers in front. Remy. Iceman knocking on the doorstep. Sent back in. Kept inside the blue line. Remy provides the pressure. McCarr desperate to forward, and he does. And it's out of the zone. Hellebuck back in the Toronto zone. Sends it forward. Remy gains the zone. Matsrov clears it out. Hellebuck from his own zone. Just past the blue line into center ice. Waited. Lost it along the boards. Still fighting for it just shy of the red line. Universal sends it back into the express zone. Halfway through the third period, it's 3-1 Icemen. Trying to get a huge win to start off their second half of the regular season. Real Flusk sends it through the left wing side for Elite to chase. Yo Robbie tries to bank it off the boards. Elite reads it perfectly. But Matsrov will clear it out. And back into the Iceman zone. Desired chips it way forward ahead. Hot dog from the red line. Rimming rolls along the boards and back out to the Iceman zone. Jin on his backhander, fired way off the mark. Now Remy. Express needs 2 goals in 3.5 minutes. Could they get the job done? That's back into the Toronto zone. Jake whiffs the backhanded clear. Now waited. Just rolls wide. Can't control it. Both teams fighting for possession, and that'll be a penalty against the Express on Yo Robbie. And that would surely be the dagger, as they will be shorthanded for 2 minutes. Unless the Icemen score. But if they do score, that would be the dagger. So right now, the Icemen will be in 4th. As it stands. Well, playoffs. Robbie has left. He was in the penalty box. Matsarov sends it forward. It's looking like An Iceman victory now. As we approach the final 2 minutes of this third period, commanding 2-goal lead for Toronto. Matsarov just shot it wide. Oh, huge chance there from a tough angle. Couldn't answer. And that'll be an offside against the Icemen. 1:55 to go. 38 seconds left on the power play. So as it stands, the Icemen will be 4th. Just ahead of Montauk, pushing the Armada down to 6th place. But the Armada would be still 4 games behind them since they only played 11. This is the Icemen's 15th game of the season. So really, the standings really doesn't determine anything right now. It's when we start to get into those 20th game category. Now Real Flush looking for the dagger, backhander in the slot. Can't get the shot off. So as I was saying, standings really doesn't determine anything right now. Lock swifts a one-timer as we approach the final minute of this third period. His shot blocked. Jake tries a clear. Dots, good pressure by him to keep it in the zone. Icemen 50 seconds away from their 8th win of the season, improving their record to 8 wins, 5 losses, and 2 overtime losses. Express looking to face their 4th loss of the year, their 3rd regulation loss. Under 30 seconds ago, Remy banks it off the boards and out. Back into the Express zone, Icemen chases it down. Elite keeps it in the offensive zone. Forehand shot deflected. Turbo able to block that. Matsarov looking for a constellation goal now. And that will do it, folks. The Toronto Icemen take a 3-1 victory over the Gummy Express and have conquered their 8th win of the season. The Gummy Express fall to their 4th loss, but they're still remaining in 3rd place. Unless the Mariners win tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. But as I said earlier, standings really don't determine anything right now, as we just reached the halfway point through the regular season in the Tier 1 BMHL. It's really just about seeding, because only one team gets eliminated from the regular season, or in the regular season. So stay tuned for tomorrow night, as I'm pretty sure I'll be streaming the July 4th game, if there is one. Or 4th of July Classic. Anyways, I am Nolan. This is NSN on BMHL. Good night.